Men always assume this, and I, for the life of me, do not understand. Anytime my friend and I invite guys to come to our singles events, they always assume that it's gonna be 80% majority men. Like, they'll be like, oh, like, I think it's gonna be a sausage fest. Like, I think I speak for most guys when I say, like, we're not gonna come because it's all gonna be other guys. That's not the case ever. Like, I've gone to multiple singles events. I'm hosting singles events now myself. In every situation, it's majority women, and they're all really cool, fun, attractive women. In New York, women here, from in my personal experience, they are very willing to sign up for events. They're willing to put in effort to make connections with people, both platonic and romantic. And I have found it not to be the case for men. So I don't know where that perception's coming from. If anyone has any idea, what is that barrier? The reason that we're reaching out to these men is because it's harder to get men to sign up for these events. And yet when we ask them to sign up, they say they don't want to sign up because they think it will all be men. And it's like, no, the reason I'm reaching out to you is because there is no men. Like, what is it? I don't understand.
So let's just read some of the comments. This video of hers, I think, is one of her more viewed videos, and of course, it landed on the For You pages of all the men she's apparently trying to ask. You know, what's going on? Why don't you guys come to the singles events? Why don't you want to come talk with these beautiful, fun, attractive New York City girls who aren't feminists at all? You imagine going to a New York City singles event? Sounds awful. Sounds like nothing could be worse than doing that, actually. So let's read some of these comments here. This guy says, I seen a TikTok video about a woman who went to a singles event and made fun of the men who were there because of how they looked. And he says she was literally in the same league as them. Another guy says, I went to a Matchbox event. It costed me $85. It was disorganized. And then the women who were there didn't want to talk to men. They thought they were too good for the men there. All were in the same range. The top 10% of men that women actually want are not going to singles events. If you're the other 90%, it's no reason to go, just to get rejected 50 times in a row. The type of men that need a singles event are not the type of men that women want to show up to a singles event. Cool, fun, attractive women. Then they wouldn't be going to a singles event. We all know, I bet women feel the same way about the dudes that go. You know what's interesting? For some reason, to me, fun is not necessarily something I'm really that interested in a woman. When I hear she's fun, it just sounds like she's probably loud and very extroverted and probably kind of a 304, to be honest. Probably a little bit too sociable, if you know what I mean. So you tell me that these women are fun. I mean, look, if I'm a guy trying to go on a promiscuous streak, maybe I'm interested. But fun, looking for a girlfriend, maybe I'm different in that way, but it's not really something that I really want to hear. A group of single women in one place is not a safe space, this guy says. I can save money and get rejected at home. Yeah, just go on the dating apps. If you really want to get rejected, looking for a humiliation ritual, just do it in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to pay to go do it, and in person as well. I'm not paying you money for me to get rejected. Most women who go to those events don't want the men that go to those events. Men realized it and stopped going. So, I mean, there's tons of comments here. I don't keep reading some of them, but she definitely got the answers she was looking for, huh? A singles event sounds like a humiliation ritual for men where he'll get repeatedly rejected. You got to dress it up just as an outing, not a singles event. Most guys don't find going to an event where they can potentially get rejected a bunch is fun. Just frame it differently. As a guy, why would you go to suck events to find another bill to pay? The assumption comes from how there's far more single men than women. The real reason why men aren't going to singles events is because men know the type of men women are hoping for, don't need those events. Read a couple more. Going to a convention to pick up bills is crazy work. I just went to one and it was all dudes. Oh, that's interesting. So this one he went to was a sausage fest apparently. But rejection is free. Why pay for it? So I looked into her profile a little bit. I went to it, and she is the creator of this. Her and one of her girlfriends. So there's actually a form here, which is what is pretty interesting. Now, I wouldn't know. I didn't know this is. I don't know if this is standard process, procedure, whatever, because I've never been to one and I never would. But so it's an application form. So it's not like you can just show up. You have to apply. And the thing is this is in New York City too. So I'm like, oh man, imagine the girls that are there. They're all going to be feminists. They're all going to be fun, as she so puts it. But are they really, or are they just looking to reject? So this says, we are all tired of dating apps and dating culture in New York City. How, as a woman, can you be so tired of dating apps? Oh, you think you're tired of dating apps? Okay. So we're here to combat that by hosting fun, casual social events IRL in the city to get the conversations flowing. If you are interested in joining us for future single events, enter your contact info and we'll be in touch. So it looks like they're looking for 24 to 36-year-olds. That is the cutoff. So you enter your email, your name, your gender, your age, what area of New York City you live in, how would your friends describe you, and then here's what's interesting. You have to upload some pictures. Share 2 to 3 pictures of yourself. So that is kind of weird, and it tells me they might be trying to curate this. Sorry, you're not attractive enough. You don't get to come in. You don't get to enter. So yeah, I just I don't see why this woman should be surprised. Like there's a lot of friction as well. You got to upload pictures. It just sounds miserable. It really does. And in my opinion, I think that, I think guys aren't really showing up because there's so many reasons, but they already have an idea of how it's going to play out 100%. And women like her can't really fathom why it is that guys don't want to come, because obviously she's never had to date women as a man. Like a lot of these women have they have no understanding of what it's like to date as a man. And here's the thing. She's saying oh, women love going to these events. We have plenty of women wanting to sign up. These girls are fun. They're sociable. Why won't men do the same? Women are happy to go to these things because they get to play a game of pick and choose. It's essentially, it's kind of like shopping. They're shopping, basically, shopping for boys, shopping for men. They get they want to show up and with their drinks and just pick and choose, basically, right? That's what it is. It's fun for them because they get to show up and disqualify. They get to show up and have guys trying to sell themselves to them, and they like that feeling. They enjoy it. But the guys, they're the ones who are on display for these women to shop. It's dance for me, jump through hoops, woo me. Oh, and also pay to be able to do so. Pay for me to be able to reject you. And then also the women who are going to these events, yeah, it's I don't really think those are the types of women that you even care about, honestly. Yeah, I don't think they're all that great. And ultimately, they're probably going to end up in cliques, just hyping each other up, standing in circles and acting like every guy there is beneath them. So yeah, it's just singles events is essentially a girls' night with men in the background for just decoration. Men aren't dumb. They see the setup. They're paying a cover charge just to be ignored, judged, disqualified, tested. Why would they sign up for that? Why would they sign up for that? And if you ask them about it, maybe they'll say, "Oh, yeah, I don't want to go because it's going to be a sausage fest." But maybe that's just a quick and easy excuse for them to tell this woman. You know what I mean? It's a room full of girls expecting guys to dance through hoops for their attention. Men don't want to spend their Saturday night doing that, playing dating games in a room full of guarded, over-validated women who think just showing up makes them a prize. And these guys definitely don't want to risk public rejection in a space that is female dominated. That sounds awful. That sounds super awkward. It sounds really awkward. Men are tired. That's it. They're tired of the judgment. They don't want to go because they don't think it's worth it.